Dude, I'm telling you, you gotta play Witcher 3.
I haven't played the first two, my friend. Give me 3 good reasons why I should play this one.
Okay, it's a giant open world with over 200 hours of content.
Big talk, quantity over quality. Go on.
You fight a ton of monsters, big and small.
Did all that in Skyrim, and...
You get to have sex on a unicorn. What? Where'd he go?
I'm over here! Yeah, this game's really good. Tell me, when do they start shagging? I'll admit, The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt was not on my must-have radar this year. It struck me as interesting and I knew I was going to play it eventually, but what ultimately made me want to purchase it wasn't anything in the game itself, it was what came in the case. Here's what you get. Keep in mind, this is just the standard edition. The game manual, the compendium of the universe in case you want to know the backstory, wolf head stickers, the world map, the official soundtrack which sounds great, and a letter from the developers at CD Projekt Red saying, hey, thanks for buying our game, we're releasing 16 DLCs for free, go nuts. You see this? It's so awesome. It's as if CD Projekt Red wants to be those guys. They're going against what makes modern video games so lame. Microtransactions, constant DLC up the butt, it's just madness. But I knew I had to give them my money after seeing all this, because I want other game developers to take note about how awesome these guys are.
Can I go home now?
The Witcher games are based on a series of Polish books set in a 13th century fantasy world where humans coexist alongside other mythical creatures such as elves, dwarves, and even monsters. These beasts have become so much of a problem that the common and rich folk need help from bounty hunters called Witchers, who are trained from a very young age to track down and kill these deadly creatures. Witchers are no ordinary people, however. They are mutated so that they're faster, stronger, and smarter than an ordinary person. The protagonist is Geralt of Rivia, one of the greatest Witchers of his time. In this game, his main quest is to track down his adopted daughter Ciri, as she is being chased by none other than the infamous group of spectral horsemen, the Wild Hunt. I may be in the minority when I say this, but the primary quest just isn't that interesting. Don't get me wrong, it's extremely well written and acted, but it mainly just involves Geralt doing things for other people so that they give him information regarding the location of Ciri. I probably don't like the main story that much because there's so much other stuff to do, holy shit! Look at that mountain! Look at those bandits! Look at that nest! Look at that ass! I'm done. This is it. This is the most perfect game of the year. 10 out of 10. Thanks for watching. Want to be notified when...
Hey, Joey, you did not finish the review.
I didn't?
No, you didn't give us any detail about the game at all.
So, does this mean I have to stop playing The Witcher 3 in order to finish my review on The Witcher 3?
Yes.
Thanks for watching. If you want to see more of my videos, get off me, you piece of filth! One of the major selling points of The Witcher 3 is its beautiful open world, and rightfully so. Any game can call itself open world and still not feature many activities to do in that world. Or even worse, feature a ton of activities that involve doing the same thing over and over again. While this game does have some of that with the monster nests and bandit camps, it makes up for it by being rich in other unique side quests. Some missions will play out very differently depending on the choices you make, and the story missions are no exception. I'm about 20 hours in, and I've mostly been doing side quests along with Witcher contracts more than anything. It helps that the regions you're thrown into are just begging to be explored. Sure, there's a fast travel system, but sometimes I just want to ride my horse and see what I find on the way to my destination. And believe me, I've found a lot. With so much content packed into this game, it does have unfortunate loading times along with its fair share of technical issues. Frame rate lag occurs often along with strange glitches. Well, that was weird. My body is ready. My body is... Hello?
Hey buddy, I have a problem. There's a forest nymph in my garden and it's vandalizing it. Something about berries.
You want me to steal my berries?
Shut up! Leave! Anyway, can you come help?
Yeah, sure, but it's gonna cost you.
What? That's insane! Ugh, fine, you gotta do your job.
Cool, let me finish this review and I'll get back to you. Forest nymphs. Bastards love them berries. Everything about this world is so fascinating. It has the elements of a fairy tale while also maintaining the qualities of a harsh reality. Think the Dark Ages, just with supernatural monsters adding insult to injury. The characters you encounter are all so dynamic, even the ones you barely see. I have not completed the first two Witchers, but there's an option which allows you to decide the major choices in the last game while Geralt is receiving an elegant shave. It was a bit confusing, especially not knowing who the characters mentioned were, but I found that it's helpful if you played The Witcher 2 on 360 and migrated over to the PS4.
I got out of Flotsam with Vernon Roach, commander of the Blue Stripes, and
The characters you've saved or spared will affect how both the main and side quests play out, but I won't get into anything specific for spoiler reasons. Let's also not forget the Witcher series is known for its mature content, and well, look at what we have here, the moment we've all been waiting for.
when are you gonna finally burn this piece of junk?
My heart couldn't take it.
This is it, ladies and gentlemen. This is the crowning jewel of what makes The Witcher 3 so special. No other game can say that they have a scene where you get to have intercourse on a unicorn.
I must dress. Turn around.
Crack and Crate asked about you.
We went out for a breath of fresh air.
Sweetie? I don't think your clothes zapped back on. One thing I have to praise this game for is the combat system. While being easier than The Witcher 2's, there's still a brief learning curve. It's not just keep pressing square or X or left mouse button, even though I'm guilty of doing that often. It's about technique. Parrying at the right moment, constantly dodging, and using magic to your advantage is what makes The Witcher's combat different from others, and it gets pretty nasty.
So here's this giant enemy crab, and you attack its weak point for massive damage.
Preparing for a fight should also be mandatory, especially during Witcher contracts. Fighting isn't as intimidating as it seems, but if you try playing The Witcher like, say, God of War, you're gonna have a bad time. It's all about knowing who or what you're up against and making the right potions and tools to use against the enemy during battle. Leveling up Geralt is also strange if you're used to traditional RPGs. Instead of just improving all your skills, which it allows, you'll have to choose which skill you want to equip in your tree, along with mutagens of different categories that will enhance them. It's a great technique if you're the kind of player who doesn't like feeling the need to enhance every single one of your skills. It's these kind of unique elements that makes The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt a spectacle to behold. I don't remember the last time I had this much fun with an open world game. I'd even consider it to be the best game of this generation by far. If you haven't played the first two games but you want to play this one, go for it. As I stated before, I did the same thing and I don't regret it in the slightest. Just do the developers a favor and give them your money. God, this game is so good. I love it so much. But I got work to do, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go kill a forest nymph. Alright, I'm here.
Oh, good. He's over there.
Fine, I'll be right back.
Have you seen my berries?
I've been assigned to kill you.
No, don't kill me. I just want my berries.
You're just a child. I can't do this. Just scram. But I need a trophy to let Alan know I've killed you.
Oh, take this flower.
I've taken out your forest nymph. Here's the reward.
You lying sack of shit. I was just standing here watching you.
Thanks for watching. Want to be notified when Ferris Wheel Productions puts up a new video? be sure to subscribe, and don't forget to follow us on our various social network accounts. Until then, I'm Joey Ferris, and I'll see you on the next ride.